Hey guys, Sarah here with Sarah's Jewelry Studio, and tonight I have a video for you, and I'm going to do a bead haul from various stores. So actually I have 4 stores that I've done just a little bit of shopping at, so I'm combining them all together and I'm going to do one haul video. And so we have Joann's, Michael's, AC Moore, and a little bit from Hobby Lobby. So just a little bit of each thing, so I figured I'd just combine them all together and just do one video, and we're gonna get started on that right now. Alright, so first up we're gonna go with Michael's, and some of these, I try to give you the prices on things, but some of them I just couldn't find my receipts for because they've been kind of sitting around for a little bit, so there's probably still in my purse somewhere, but I couldn't find them, so I'll give you the prices on the ones that I could find. So first up we have some blue dyed quartzite chip stone. So I really like that Michael's puts the description on the tag. I really like that. I wish all the stores would do that. It makes it so much easier. So I really like these stones. I just made a green matching necklace and bracelet set that used these with seed beads, and so I wanted to pick up some more chip stones so I can make those in more color varieties. So I got those, and then I also picked up these, which are reconstituted lapis lazuli chip stone. So another blue, but these are more of like a royal blue, and they have the gray colors in there, whereas these were more of like a, well, I don't know what kind of blue you would call that, but a different kind of blue. So there's those. Alright, and then these are the reconstituted lapis lazuli. I think that's how you say it, right? So there you go. And I like that these have, you know, a little bit of marbling in them. I just think they're really pretty. And then you could pair those with blue or gray, whichever color way you want to go. Alright, and then also in the chips, I got these, which are rose quartz chip stone, and I did get these on sale for $1.59. They're normally $3.99. There's those. I like this one little guy. Oops, one little guy in here. Let's see if I can show you. I'm guessing that's something from something else that got mixed in there. That's my guess. Because it doesn't look like rose, that's for sure. It's more of a yellowy, clear kind of color. Alright, and then one more of the chip stones here, and this is amethyst chip semi-precious. So these are really pretty. And these are the purples and some of the clears. Then they have some of the darker colors in here too, like there's a really dark one here. And then there's some of these over here that are a little more gray, brown colors. But for the most part, mostly purple, mostly clear. Okay, so then I get these, which are just glass beads. They're 6mm rounds. But they're in this nice blue kind of color, but they're not even. It's gradient. I think the other day I said graduated, which is size. I meant gradient, where it changes from color from light to dark. So, but I just like how the colors look. And they're different within the stones too. Like you see this one here. So just like those stones, or those glass beads. Alright, and then I've already bought these before. I wanted to pick up some more. I haven't done anything with them yet, but I didn't like that I only had one of each. And they're just the Zodiac mix, silver plated metal. And so it gives you one of each Zodiac. So I wanted to be able to have 2 on hand, so that way if I, do make something with them, that if somebody wants 2 of them, then, I would be able to make another one. So I thought those were nice. Still waiting to figure out what I'm going to do with them, but I have them. Alright, and then I got some check beads here. And these I got for $1.59. I didn't tell you prices. I think that one was $1.60. That one didn't have a price. And this one was $1.59. And that one was $1.59. Alright, so they are 2-hole beads. They're checked glass. They have this kind of mixed colors on there. So like every other color is this darker one that kind of has like a yellowy kind of marbling to it. And then the in-between ones are this shiny kind of blues and greens. So again, no plan of exactly what I'm going to do with these. I'm just trying to get some more 2-hole beads. I already got some in a previous haul. Not sure exactly what I'm doing with them yet. I don't have a specific plan. I just wanted to have some. I haven't done anything with 2-hole beads yet. So I am going to be looking for some tutorials on that so I can learn what to do with them myself, and then that way I can come up with some of my own tutorials and my own, designs. Alright, and then I have these semi-precious beads. They're hematite rhodium hexagons. They're 6mm. So I just like the cuts on these. I like how they're so shiny. Very, very shiny. It's a nice silver color, but I like that they're not exactly cubes. They're like faceted on the corners of them. So, well, it says hexagons, but so I guess that would be why. But I just thought they were really cute. Alright, and then last of the beads from Michaels. So this was on clearance. Normally it's $5.99. I got it for $2.37. And basically it's like a bracelet already. It actually has clasps on there. But to me, I really just wanted it for the beads, for the seed beads in here. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it. I might take it apart. And I like the bead caps, and you can always use findings, so I might just deconstruct it and use it for something else. This isn't what I would consider handmade. It's already a made bracelet, and that's not what I'm here for, so I wanted to deconstruct it and make something else with the parts themselves. So there you have that. Alright, and then I picked up some chain. I don't have a price on this and what I paid for it. It is actually 3 pieces, and you can see that it's actually a chain with an extender chain on it. Let's see, does it tell you what kind of chain? It doesn't. It just says they're 24-inch necklaces with a 3-inch extender. They're nickel free. Again, I don't have a price on there. I couldn't even tell you what they were. I don't remember. But there you go. So a 3-pack of chains. And then I also picked this up, I believe on one of my videos I talked about it before, but we're going to do a cookie exchange. That's coming up next weekend. Not this one coming, but the next one. And I'm going to do a jewelry demo with the people that show up and let them take their own piece of jewelry home. I'm just going to take my bead cases. And so I thought that'd be cool. So I wanted to pick this up. I was thinking about doing the floating necklace that I did with the November Bargain Bead Box. So I might set that up with some of these and have that ready to go, and then that way they can just string on their beads and then just close off the other end, and then it's done. So I picked this up. It's 100 feet. I used a 60% off coupon, and I got it for $3.60. And then it is only 7-strand, so I'm not sure how well that's gonna work. It is in the bright color. I believe the one that I made it on the other day was 49 strand, so I'll have to play around with it first and see how flexible is it going to work for it. But that was what I picked up, just to have something different than what I already had, so that way there was options. So alright, so there's those. That was Michael's. So now we're going to do just a few things from Hobby Lobby. So I went through and I picked up some findings. They had their findings 50% off, so I got just some more 6mm round jump rings. I feel like you can never have too many jump rings in this, so I only paid $1.49 for these. And then I saw this mix and I thought they were really pretty. I felt like it would go with anything. So they're just like a rainbow iris color. So I got them half price, so they were $1.99. They're nickel free. And then it's a jump ring value pack, so they're 100% iron, but it does come in 3 different sizes. So it doesn't say the the millimeters on here, but I want to say that I think it was 4, 6, and 8 millimeter is what I think they are. And it doesn't say the gauges of wire, but obviously the bigger they go up, the bigger the gauge of wire. So I just thought that was a very nice value pack to have, just something else to have on hand just to build my findings. Alright, and then the other 3 I got were more check glass 2-hole beads and just some different shapes. So, and they were on clearance, each for $1.49. Normally they're $5.99, so it was a good deal. So these little hexagons in like a flat red or a matte red. So I already have some round glass beads in a matte red, so I thought, you know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have something else in that same kind of color. So I got those. Not saying that I put them together, but you never know, depending on what kind of, you know, whatever I find. So then I got these. I believe it has some information under here. Yep, there you go. So they are 8 millimeter. I guess they would be coin beads because they're thin, or maybe cushion beads. I don't know. I'm still learning all the terms because they are kind of puffy. Hold on. Let me see if it tells me under here what kind they are. Nope, it just says check glass beads. I was hoping it would say on there. Oh, you know what? I think I remember candy beads. I remember looking at a tutorial and they were called candy beads. Now I remember. But they are 2 holes. They're check glass, and I did get them on clearance. Hobby Lobby redid their jewelry section maybe like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago now. So they still had some clearance. I'm assuming it's still left over from that. Alright, and then there was these, which are like a diamond shape. And then they have this kind of bump up in the middle. They had a few different colors of these. I didn't want to put a ton of money into this. Like I said, I don't even have any project in mind. So I didn't want to get a bunch of these and then not even know what to do with them. So I only picked up the one color in this specific one. But yeah, so they do have that middle bump up. So I'm not sure exactly what I can do with that, but I'm sure there's something out there and I'm sure I'll figure it out. But I just thought it was something nice to have on hand. So there you go. More check glass 2-hole beads. Alright, new store. So now we're going to move on to Joann's, which is where I get most of my beads from. So I've been debating on getting these, and finally I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go with it. So these are glass, they're cube beads, and look at the pretty colors. So I've been debating on, I already have some rainbow striped, just like single bead earrings on my Etsy shop. Now, of course, I haven't actually sold anything on Etsy yet, but I thought it would be nice to actually be able to have, you know, different styles of rainbow earrings. So I thought maybe I could make something nice with this, or maybe even, you know, matching bracelets or something. So that was my theory behind this, was actually to use them in the rainbow, you know, maybe not exactly like this, maybe not where it is repeating, but maybe just one time of each color around. But I thought that was really pretty. I like those a lot. So I picked up 2 packs of those just because, I did get them only for $1.99, and like I said, I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do with them, but I definitely was thinking bracelets or earrings, and I just really love the colors on them. Alright, and then on this trip, I was trying to build up my silver beads, like beads that are actually in line. So I got these hearts here. I didn't write down the price on this one, so I'm not sure what this one was when I picked it up, but they're these hearts, and they have these little, there you go, lines down the side of it. So there's those. And they do get strung from top down through to the bottom. So there's that. And then there's these, which were also $1.99, and they're 6 millimeter, and they're really light. So I'm thinking they're hollow, but they are just metal beads. But I like that they have the lines going down them, kind of like the hearts do. But honestly, I think this is more of a, yeah, this is more like an antique silver, I'm guessing, and then that's just really shiny silver. So I don't know that I'd necessarily put these in the same design, but the option's there. So there's those. And then I picked up these. They're 8mm filigrees. I paid $1.99 for this. So I just, I like that you can see through them. I thought that was really pretty. So they're just see-through, nothing inside of them. I thought that was really cool. And the holes on them are really big. So on one of the projects that I just did, earrings that I made, Christmas earrings, the holes on the bead were big enough that the seed beads could go inside of the hole on the bead itself. So I use those actually in that design to stabilize the bead so that it sit straight up and down, so it wouldn't, you know, wobble, since the hole was so big compared to you know, what I believe it was a head pin that I put it on. So I thought about that with these, was that since the hole's so big on here, that I might be able to put some smaller seed beads in there to add some color to the inside of these beads, since they are see-through. So I might use those in a bracelet or earrings or something like that, and do that kind of idea in there. So there's those. And then I already have some of these, and the last time when I got them, they only had one pack, so I only bought one pack, but they are natural shells, and I like that they kind of have that shine inside of the stone. I'm sorry, inside of the shell bead. So I really like that. My favorite stone so far is labradorite. I actually don't own any of it yet, but it is my favorite. So these were 6mm. I paid $1.99 for them. So I just wanted to get a second set of these because they remind me of labradorite, but they were much cheaper. So, and actually I just noticed, look at this, 2 of these beads are split in half. Can you see that? This one is totally split in half. And this one's actually in 2 pieces in half. So, note to self, these are fragile. So there's those. Alright, then the last bit that I have is from AC Moore. Now when they put their jewelry on sale, it's pretty much always buy 3 get 2 free, and they're $3.99 for their cherished collection, which is what their big wall of beads is. And so I have, well, originally I had 2 sets of those. One of them is not here anymore, so I must have had to, something that I use that with. So I have 9 strands here to show you. So, and a few of them are crystals. Alright, so this first one is 80 pieces, and these are, oh, you know what? I remember what they were for. These are crystal clear AB rondelles, and I like how they wrote roundel. They're 4 by 6mm. I paid $2.28. They're all going to be either $2.28 or $2.27. So, but they're nice and sparkly. And so I remember the other strand that is not here are the ones that I bought to go with the September bargain bead box. So I got them in an iris purple because I felt like that went along with some of the beads in there. So I have yet to actually finish more jewelry other than the one, well, a couple sets. So I still need to work on the rest of that box. But that was why I bought those. Now I remember. Alright, so there's those. And then another set of rondelles. These are called Crystal Topaz, and they're also 4 by 6mm. And it's kind of like a orangey topaz, obviously. But I love the shine on those. They're so sparkly. So there's that. Alright, and then one more set of rondelles here, and these are called Crystal Pink, and they're 4 by 6mm. You know, if AC Moore would have put their beads on sale more often for better deals, they might still be open, because I alone could probably supported them. AC Moore is there's a store right down the street from where I work up in Delaware, so that means already I'm not paying sales tax, and I have proximity, so I usually go there. I only go up to there once a week, and when I go up there, I pretty much hit AC Moore on the way home every time. So just because I want to use their coupon, and lately I've just been buying bead cases because I have gotten a lot of beads and don't have a whole lot of storage for them. So Alright, so these are 20-inch glass beads, and they're just crackle glass. It calls them white, but honestly they're more clear to me, and it's 6mm size. So I would not call this white. I would definitely just call this clear, but that's what they call it. So I guess the crackles themselves look white, but yeah, to me that's clear. There's those. And then I also got these glass beads, crackle, in brown in 6mm. And when I bought these, honestly, it was because I had just gotten the November bargain bee box with the coffee theme. And when I first started, I was like, you know what, I'm going to add in, you know, other beads just as filler beads. Because to me, I didn't think that that was going to go very far. And then I was amazed at how much stuff I was actually able to make out of it without using any other beads whatsoever. So I bought those, and then I had also got these, and these are in a matte brown. So, and then these, I don't know if you can see, they kind of have the purple iris color along with being like a, kind of like a taupe brown. So I don't know if you can see that. And then another one that I bought, which I wasn't going to do in this video, but I think I have them sitting right here. I was going to show you. Because these are what I actually did use in my bargain bee box. In the one video that my finished jewelry episode, I'd said where I'd originally strung the one necklace with different beads around the back. And that was these here, which these were actually 4 strands when I got them. Which they were like, say like $3.17. This was from Walmart. So, but I used them, and then I undid it, and then so I actually have not used these in anything. They're just sitting in a box because I haven't put the rest of these with them. So there was those. So there you go, one little strand from Walmart. They do have a very small selection, like one little 4-foot section, like 2 or 3 rows of pegs, and that's it. But I mean, there are some nice things there. They just don't have a whole lot of selection. Alright, so then I also got these connector metal. It calls them Silver Celtic, which I just thought they were really pretty. I love these. But they are connectors, so they do have holes on either end. And then it says there's 18 pieces here. And then they're kind of concave there. So they do have a front and a back. So those are pretty. And then, oh, I've missed a crackle bead. I also have a crackle bead in green. And again, these are 6mm. It's a 20-inch strand, and I paid $2.27 for it. So very pretty. And then last, very last, is bead resin pink large rose is what it's called. So I made these rose bracelets. I actually have some on my Etsy store, but not in this color. I wanted to be able to have more colors that I could offer. And I just do 2 strands of pearls with it. And then the smaller ones I've done with 1 strand of pearls. The only thing I don't like about these is if you look inside of the rose, yeah, like there you go. You can see, I don't know if it's different paint under there or what it is, but you can see where there's some darker colors inside of the roses, like you can see right in there. So right in the center of that rose, there's just some different colors, and you can see where they were painted inside of this center rose. I don't know if you can see that, if it's not going to focus. There's a little bit of white down in there. So that's the only thing I don't like about these. They're not perfect, but they're really pretty. So I like them. And honestly, you'd have to be looking pretty hard to see those things, you know, in someone's jewelry. And another thing that I've done, I've just taken acrylic paint and just gone in and touched those up, and those spots just go right away. So just another option if it really does bother you. But I really like these roses. So I did buy a set from, I believe it was AliExpress, of little roses like that, but they did not have any holes in them. So, and they were really tiny. So I think I'm just going to use those to do like stud earrings and just glue them on. But I don't have any stud earring findings to actually do that. So something to think about in the future. But for now, this was my bead haul from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and AC Mart, and one little strand in here from Walmart. So there you go. This was everything I had to show you for this haul, and I hope you enjoyed everything that you saw here. If you have any questions, please go ahead and comment below. I love when I get comments, and I will try to respond to everyone. Maybe not immediately, because sometimes I get distracted with my little ones, but I do try to respond to everyone. And, you know, please like and subscribe my videos, and anytime you subscribe, I get a new subscriber, I click on there and I subscribe back to you. So, you know, I feel like we're a big community here of people helping people, and, you know, I just love our beading community that we have here on YouTube. So if you're on another channel and you want me to find you there, go ahead and comment that below too. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and Pinterest, and Etsy. So any of those, if you want me to follow you, go ahead and comment below and I will do that. So thank you and have a great night.